guys, you're watching Rivals FM, and this is a Doncaster Rovers playthrough the Rise to Glory. So I've gone through all the pre-season now, because we're ready to start the new season in the Championship. We'll have a quick talk about what transfers we've made, what expectations are for the season, tactics, all the usual stuff, finances. Let's have a quick look then. So let's start off with having a quick look at, let's say, finances. Should finances? No. We'll go season expectations. That only makes sense, doesn't it? So we have just got promoted, and we were the champions, weren't we, of League One. So the season preview, let's have a quick look. So we're pretty much same expectancy as we were in League One, aren't we then? So we're expected to get relegated. So all of us got promoted of thereabouts, really, aren't we? Well, we are there. Bolton and Millwall are in there with us as well, so they're going to be scrapping it out with us. Let's hopefully be as successful as we were last year, though, I guess, because we want to be somewhere up here, don't we, to try and get through into to Premier League. So I think we'll have a quick look at transfers from here then, shall we? Yeah, transfers. So I'll quickly go over. We'll go over what we brought in. So Goodwill, we brought him in. This is one that I actually signed a pre-contract 6 months. I'm sure you're aware, but if you don't, the pre-contract signings, when it's actually in England, if you're an English team, you can't. I don't think you can sign them until sort of like 1 month till the contract's actually due to finish. If they're outside of England, then you can sign them 6 months in advance. And because he was playing in Scotland, I could sign him. And I bought him. I'm kind of regretting it a little bit, to be honest, because he's probably a peripheral player now. I did mention his rotation, so it's not the end of the world. He shouldn't be too upset. He'll get a few games in there, you know. Then I brought in Callum Gribbin from Manchester United, and the reason I wanted to do this is because I wanted to have a bit of a change of tactic, which I'll go over in a minute. So I want to play him sort of like advanced playmaker in the centre. He looks very decent sort of for that role, doesn't he, when you sort of look at him? His technicals are very good, to be honest. He's obviously quite good on the ball with his first touch, his dribbling. His finishing probably could be a little bit higher for that sort of role as well, if you want to chip in with a few goals. Passing's decent, technique's decent, vision's decent, flair's just on the edge, I guess. So yeah, he's looking a very good player. I'm very happy with him. And we've got Liam Walsh, and this is one where I want to show whether to get him or not, and I've given him a commitment of first team, although I don't think he's going to get directly into the first team, to be honest. I got him because I didn't have to offer any sort of money for wages, so that'd be good. He was one of the first few players that sort of I could look to sign, and he looks half decent. He's from Everton. Pre-season, 2 goals in 1 start and 3 substitute appearances, 1 assist. So it's not bad. He can chip in, so I think it's okay. But I think we've just got better options now, further down in the transfer window. I also brought in Angel Gomez because I want to, like I said, I'm going for a little bit of change of tactics. I'm going to play with 3 in that sort of position there, 2 advanced wingers and 1 advanced midfielder. So I'm going to play him on the left as a winger because he looks very good. Technicals, he's quite decent for a winger. He's got a lot of flair. The only thing I suppose I could probably improve is he's off the ball, I'd say. He's quite fast as well. 16 acceleration, 14 pace. His vision's 12, so we can spot a good pass basically. So I'm not sure. He was the best of what I could get, to be honest. There wasn't really much else I could get. I got Mahoney, but I put him down as a rotation. This one of them, again, the opportunity came to me. I didn't want to pass it just in case I couldn't get anyone better in that sort of position. And because there's no contribution to wages, I thought it just made sense. So it's in a rotation. He looks very decent. Technicals, he looks very good for a winger because he's going to be playing as a winger support, I believe. He's slightly less competent as attack. But when you look at him, he should be brilliant as attack, to be honest, because his flair's 15. It's off the ball's just peripheral, I suppose, in terms of good. But rest, he's got a bit of pace. Not as quick as like Gomez, but yeah, he's decent. He's a very good player with lots of things. But he's going to be falling behind this guy, Reece Nelson, who was signed a little later into transfer window. This is one I really wanted, but I just wanted to get the Mahoney just in case I couldn't get this guy. But luckily he came to us and looks very good. He's got pace, he's got all the technicals, mentally brilliant. You can fit him in a few positions as well. He can play an inside forward. I mean, that's what I could also do. I could play him inside forward on that side and Mahoney on right. I might do that, to be honest, because I think they're probably more competent players than Gomez at this stage. Because Gomez is still quite young as well, 70. So, I mean, a few of these are young. You don't know how youngsters are going to perform, do you? Because sometimes they struggle to get any sort of good level of performance, consistency. That's the word I'm going for. So after that, I brought in Pennington, and this is a guy. I saw this lad. It's the best option we could get, to be honest. What a ball playing defender. I should probably scout him first and foremost because ball playing is a stopper more than anything. He's not overly too competent at defend, which is wanted. So There seems to be a tendency, to be honest, with ball playing defenders. They seem to be more competent as playing stoppers. So I'm looking to adapt that into my tactic. But he looks very decent, to be honest. It's better than the majority of what we've got. It's young. The only thing is that we've got a few loanee signings, so we are going to be pushing the quota of 5 players. The other thing that attracted me to him as well is his contract expires at the end of the season, which is probably going to be good for us in terms of trying to poach someone. You want to get a good relationship with these players, so then they sort of like add you as like one of the favourite personnel, and then you can sort of look to buy them at the end of the season. You probably get them a good value, or they want to play with you, for you. Well, dodgy. So yeah, that's why I brought him in. I did bring another one who's probably going to take his place, to be honest, which I'll touch on a little bit later. Rashawn Williams, I brought this guy in. He's not great technically, but the way I'm thinking is, if we want to play with deep line, we don't have any pace in defence, and this is what I'm struggling to find. A defender that's got pace, and this is the only real viable option I could get. His acceleration is 16, his pace is 17, his natural fitness is 17. Stamina's a little low on 12, but it's good. He just can't tackle. He wants to get into position, but he just can't tackle. So that's the reason I got him. It's going to be a rotation, but he's probably not going to see many games, to be honest. Jeff King, as you know, signed him from free transfer last season. He's going to be playing as a box-to-box midfielder, very competent. Knows how to score a good goal, doesn't he? Reece Nelson, so we touched upon him. This is probably the star signing, Irmo Nelson. How do you pronounce this? Bragantia. We'll call him Bragantia. He's going to be playing as a deep line playmaker in one of these two roles. He's a bit more better when he sits in hole a little bit, which is supposed to be better for a deep line playmaker anyway. But look at his stats. It's absolutely fantastic. We're only providing £130 a week to his wages. I'm not sure in terms of his... oh no, he's got an extra year after, so I might be able to get him cheap next year if he does play well for us. Or get him on loan again. But yeah, he looks a very decent player. He's a promising midfielder. I'm very happy with him. I think he's going to be one of our star players this season. Then we're on to this guy. This is another star player as well, Balde. And he's going to be... I'm going to play him as a poach, to be honest, in the front three. And as you can see, he's very good. And he's done very well in pre-seasons. We missed some of pre-season because we're playing it under 19, so which he scored... I think one's group stage and one's knockout in it. So basically he scored out of 5 games, 4 starts, he scored 2 goals, 1 assist. But for us he scored 7 goals, 4 assists in 3 games. Granted, it's probably not the highest level of competition he's played against, but he's very good. Beanie, so all of you know, we brought him in, free transfer, 2.6k a week. It's decent, I suppose, for this level. He should start improving a lot more as well, because he's 22. We brought in this lad as well, Coppola. So he's come from Torino. He is an under 19, captain under 19s. There you go. I wanted him as a ball playing defender. I just need to train him up if I did. But then since I brought Pennington, this other fellow I'll touch upon in a minute, I thought I'm probably best utilising his box-to-box midfielder support for King or alongside King. So that's what we're going to do with him. I like him. He's a decent player. He looks very decent all round. He's quite good defensively. So Rowan Ince, this is the fellow brought in on free transfer, 4k a week. It's not too bad, is it, for Championship? He's going to hold that sort of position there when we need to, if we want to play a bit more defensively. Or you can even just slot into midfield if we want to go with like a 3-man midfield or just even 2-man midfield, I guess. It's just a good defensive outlet to have into. He looks very good for stats in terms of ball winning midfielder, so very happy with him. I then brought O'Hara, and this guy's just basically just backup. I didn't have any competent backup goalkeepers for first team, to be honest. So I basically had Beanie and them looking like under 18s, which aren't very good. So I just brought this guy in. He knows he's back up and it's 1k a week, so I can't really argue with that. I just got him a 1-season contract. Luke Amos, now this is another youngster I brought in, and the reason I brought him in because he's probably going to be a fringe player for us. I can't lie about that one. But he's only 21 and he accepted to be in a hot prospect for 1.9k a week. And I think it's just good to have a bit of backup considering we've got a lot of loanee signings. So I think he looks a good all-rounder, and scouts think he's going to improve a lot in the future. So that's why we've got him. The same reason with Josh De Silva. Plus he's very, very versatile. Look at that. He can play pretty much anywhere on the pitch. Well, he can play anywhere except goalkeeper. And again, hot prospect, 2.5k a week. Just covers, helps out a little bit in future, doesn't it? And it covers sort of like loanee signings, so we're not over-reliant on him. Dimitri Mitchell, now I offered quite a lot, to be honest, on wages for this guy. 5.5k a week, but he's decent, and scouts loved him as well. Potential 5-star. He's very quick, and I like that. He's going to be a full-back. He's probably going to play back up to Wallace. You know, he might take his place, to be honest. He just advances quite well and plays really well. It's not played yet because I've only really just literally signed him. But I was struggling to find anyone for left back, just for covering Wallace. So I ended up sticking with him for the time being. I thought 5.5k a week. It's probably not a great deal in terms of Championship, is it? But it's a great deal in terms of our finances. And again, Jonathan Clark is another one I brought on right hand side for cover, and he's only on 2k a week, but he's classed as backup. I think Mitchell accepted backup as well. Yeah, so we can't be bitching and moaning either. Neither of these can. But 2k a week for this guy, very good. I think it looks very decent. I think he's probably going to be the first choice one ahead of Lund. I shall see in a minute with Alcock. He's 4 years younger than him, isn't he? Potentially 5 years younger now. I'm not sure how old he is now, Alcock. He is 30. There you go. So I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I think we've covered ourselves in a lot of positions and a few different tactics we can play with these sort of players. I'm very happy with them. I think it was a success more than anything. But you let me know. You leave in comment section. Do you think it was successful or not? So in terms of people at Southgate, we got rid of Lawler because we weren't really going to play him. Kawami, we finally got rid of on free transfer, but I think we had to commit to about £1,000 a week wages, which I'm accepting of because he's, I think £4,500 a week. Ridiculous, wasn't it? Alfie May, he was just a fringe player. Well, last year, and I think he had 12 games, 3 goals last year. We got 100k for it. 100k? Yeah, 100k for him, so I'm quite happy with that one, to be honest. Don't really get much back for it because clubs soaks most of that up. But just get rid of him because we've got plenty of strikers. Niall Mason goes out on loan. He's still looking decent. I just don't know if he's ever going to be good enough to fit into our team if we progress as quickly as we're sort of hoping. Beeston again, similar to Niall Mason. Out on loan, try and get a bit of first team experience. McCulloch actually got rid because I just never utilised him, did I? It was just unfortunate that he were injured. He just came back and my team was pretty much set where I couldn't really take any gambles could have towards the end of last season. And way I'll go, I just don't think he's good enough for this sort of league. He's a decent player, but I was looking for better. And if I were going to improve, I was going to stick with the players I knew who were performing for me. So I didn't want to bring him in. I wanted to stick with the ones I had last year. So I got rid of him for that reason. 190k, even better. It's not too bad. Tyler Garrett, another fringe player, considered to have a bit of, high prospects, to be honest. I think he would consider like maybe about a 4-star or something. He just couldn't really tackle. Technically, he wasn't great, Warwick, but mentally and physically were good. But I was just looking for better options, to be honest. Alcock, just knocking on a bit. He were never going to settle for backup Warrior, so I sort of got the money for him while I could do. Decent player, but I think Jordan Clark's a better player, to be honest. And William Longbottom, he just let him go, get some first team experience, see if he can improve a little bit. And we'll see from there, to be honest. Finance wise, I think we went over them last time, didn't we? We got a little bit of money back through sales of players. We are slightly over on wage budget, but it's only about 3.7k into it. So they can suck that one up, though. They can take out my transfer budget if they really need to. But £1 million, £1 million actually in the green in our balance. That makes a change, doesn't it? We'll probably, let's look at projections. Bet we proper shoot down. Yeah, there you go. Well, mine's not too bad. Minus 1.1 million into end of 2021. We just need a good form. We need to get to the Premier League, don't we? I think that's what it is. In terms of tactics, I think for the time being I'm going to stick to this tactics. This is what's playing well. I'm going to stick to it for the home games, I think, and potentially some of the weaker away games. But for the top away games, I'm going to switch to this formation. And why I'm going to do that is because we just set weren't we, to away games last year. We got hammered by the big teams away, and they're probably the sort of like the minimum standard in this league. So I think it just adds a little bit more, transitionally wise, going from defence to up front. It's a bit more into, shouldn't get overcrowded in midfield. I may even drop the advanced playmaker into that sort of position. But that's why I brought some of these players. The downside to this, if this formation doesn't work, we've got some lonely players that can get pissed off because they're not going to get games in this formation. Like Nielsen, he can't really get in there, can he, unless I try retraining there. Gomez isn't going to get nowhere near. Gribbin's probably only way forward is if we play with 3-man midfield and he goes to advanced playmaker. I don't know. So let's have a look at the pre-season. We didn't play anyone mega hard, did we? They were all sort of like weaker opponents. Notts County won 3-1. A lot of younger players that we brought in were on international duty, so they couldn't play. Vanderbilt got himself 1, Liam Wells got 1, Nikish got 1 against Notts County. We then drew 2-2 with Macclesfield, one of the greatest results. Walsh got 1, Gribbin got 1. We played Armthorpe Welfare, absolutely hammered them. Balday came back for that one. Butler started it off, got 1. Balday got 2, Nikish got 4, Pennington got 1, Goodwillie got 2. That's what you expect though, isn't it, from that result? You shouldn't really be losing that. This would be disappointing. Vanbrugh 4-0. Balday, I suppose the only outlook of this game that were good was Balday got 3 goals. Mandeville got himself 1. Mandeville got injured as well after that, I think, or in this game. Or in this game got injured, so he's missing from today's game. He got 3 goals at Mandeville. Balde got 2, Nikisha 1, Goodwiller 1. So strikers are doing well, aren't they? It's really well from strikers. But it's going to be a test today, see how we perform. We really want to be getting a good result against Rotherham. Today's tactics, then, we're going to go with as we were playing last year, to be honest. There's not really any familiarity in the players this year. We've got Beanie in net, we've got Butler and Moore centre-back partnerships. Moore's best utilised as a stopper, so I'm going to put Butler as a cover. Don't have the pace, but hopefully he should be able to carry it a little bit. We're pushing a bit higher up, so maybe he's going to be susceptible. We'll stick with it for now. I might have to drop him a little bit, shall we? We'll go normal. Bragancius, there's our deep line playmaker. We've got Coppola and King as the box-to-box midfielders, so see how that pans out. We've got Wallace and Clark as the wing-backs and full-backs at the back. We've got Picard taking Mandeville's spot. He's just more suited than Marquis, to be honest, so he's going to play there for now. We've got Nikisha on left and Baldy on right. So, let's crack on then. Right, guys, so we're playing Rotherham today. And funny thing about that is, they just got promoted with us, didn't they? And Shrewsbury, our second game of the season as well, our second league game of the season. So we've got Shrewsbury and Rotherham, the first 2 games. So we really want to be winning these because these are apparently who we're going to be battling against relegation against. So if we don't beat these 2, we're probably going to be struggling through the season. Oh, look at this ball day, acres of space here, can get a cross into box. Nikisha, back post, it's just wide. I think he hit post, didn't he? Wow, I thought he put it inside netting, but it must have been post. So Wallace on ball here. Place it to Bragancia, back to Wallace, to Butler, likes to hoof it up, there you go. To nobody. It's seriously a lot more reliable with them passes, to be honest with what you see. Head it away, Butler's headed it away, Bragancia. He's found Baldy on right there. What can he do it here? He's a quality player, this guy. Tries to get into box, but don't find anyone. So now we're on back foot a little bit here. But they've slowed down the counter-attack there. King makes a tackle, back to Butler. Hoofs it up to Nikisha. He's beat the line of defence. He's passed it back post, Baldy, and it's 1-0. Is he onside? He's onside. So there you go, Nikisha and Baldy combining for the first goal of our season then. So let's hopefully maintain this then. We moved up to first in the league. That's alright, isn't it? I don't think we're going to be keeping that position for most of the season, are we, though? So 1-0 here then at Rotherham's ground. New York Stadium, is it? Yep. So let's go for a second one. Bragancia crosses it in. Nikisha! That's a great bit of play. Butler brings it down beautifully for Nikisha. And just slots it into corner on volley. We're on volley. So Bragancia is cleared away there. Balde's on ball. Hits it in. Capallo. Oh, it nearly fell to us there though, didn't it? So the Coyle's on ball here. He clears it upfield. Ford. What can he do here then? He's going round our defence. He finds man out on right in acres of space by himself. Back post. And they've scored. We're just out of position there. Really are out of position. That's the shame there. But we're 2-1 up. Oh, might not be for long here. Come on, lads. Clark clears it away. He's got Baldy. Can he keep it in? He's managed to. Can he attack here? He's trying. I don't know. It looks like he's gone for King, but that's a bit unusual, isn't it? I don't think King's got acres, loads of space. Loads of pace. Pace. That's what I'm trying to say. Ford, though. This guy's looking decent, isn't he? It looks like he's going to be a thorn against us here. Get the tackle in. Close him down. Stop standing off him. Tackle him. What the? Oh, look at that man in front of him, Newall. He's the one that got the assist the last game. And he's got Beanie's safe answer from Beanie there. Stops it. So Wallace on ball here. Can we make something of it now? Bragancia back to Wallace. Crosses it in. Baldy! Oh, don't get to it though. Now Newell's on ball. It's not a very quick counter-attack here, but they got man running through the centre. They found him. Wind on right. Back to Frickington. Going on to the left. Newell. Don't want to leave him there though. Moore's just left his player. Butler clears it though. Coppola clears it. And that's back to them on the left. No, that could be a dodgy tackle, couldn't it? Baldy. It's running on wing though. It's found Nikisha in space. Had a shot. It's in the post. That's just unlucky, isn't it? So it's 2-1 here then. 30 odd minutes. We seem to be having a bigger share of starts, don't we, here though? Oh, Nikisha just tackled there. And we're leaving them with players out wide here. Now we seem to be covering back into position, but no, 2 players have just drawn to the ball and left him running up. We're lucky there, very, very lucky. Were he offside? I think you were offside actually. No, we weren't. I think you were signalling for goal kick, weren't you? So approaching half time here, if we just hold out, let's see what we can do. We might have to bring a defensive midfielder on here, I think, to be honest. Because getting a few chances on this, 6 shots to our 10. We need to be a bit more clinical, don't we? We've got them on targets, maybe it's just good saves by keeper. Let's have a quick look. Bragancia. Well, Capello's going to come off for Ince. Actually, can he play a different role there? What can he play? Let's see what this guy does. So dynamic and unpredictable creative outlet from behind the attack, who seeks to maintain intense pressure by constantly looking for new change. Should we try him on that? See what that does actually. Can go ball in midfielder there, I guess. Let's try a little bit different there. It's a little bit different. We've never gone with that before, have we? We've never really had that sort of creative type of player, have we, in our team? We were struggling with that last year. That's it. That's the end of the highlight. See, I don't think you really needed them creative players, did you, in League One? We seemed to manage it without them. I think we just bullied everyone, maybe. Most of our great outlet came from up top, didn't it? Nikisha, Mandeville, yeah. Who else did we have? Forlan scored a few goals, didn't he? He's retired, by the way, Forlan. We still got Baptista, but he's just knocking on a bit. So Bragantia whips it in. It's Nikisha. He's in. He scored. That's his debut as well, isn't it? I think, yeah, that's his debut. 3-1. We're doing well here then. Not too bad. Some good performance from new signings, but let's try and hold it off Bragantia. What can he do here? Oh, it's a poor ball. See who we're looking for there. We're looking for man in middle. Just didn't get the power on it. It's a good tackle there. King Balde. He's done the defence here. He's got man out right. You can find him. I think he's gone for the shot. It's a bit disappointing. Very disappointing if he has gone for the shot, though. 3-1, though. We've got a little bit of margin of error, haven't we, to be able to concede. We'll just try not to, because it's going to be squeaky bum time if they do. Nikisha. Hoofs it off the top of Balde. It's a good ball. What can you do here? And he's finished it off nicely. That's a great finish. This guy's looking really good, isn't he? This Nikisha. No. Balde. Balde and Nikisha. This might be a good duo up top. 2 from Balde, 1 from Nikisha, 2 assists from Nikisha. Let's make a few little changes then. So, Wallace can give Mitchell a bit of a run. Picard's not doing much, is he? Put Marquise on. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think we want Mandeville back, don't we? Mandeville's injured at the minute though, so Mitchell on the ball here. Finds Nikisha. What's he? Not really much support here though. Bragantia's on the ball. Finds Ince to King. He's got man out right. He's found Clark, a new debut player. Finds Balde. Cross it back post. Marquise. Instant impact from Marquise there. That's a lot better than what we've seen from Picard. To be honest, Picard, we've not really seen anything from him this game, have we? So 5-1. I wasn't expecting this at all. So if we can get another one, go for 6th. We must be top of the league. Bragantia, Butler, Mitchell. Bragantia just passing out, aren't they? Triangles. Back to basics. Just taking piss now, aren't they? We just got to be careful with this, aren't we? We know it formation. Here we go. Balde's on right. What's he going to do? Is he go all by himself? Nope. He's got 3 men on him. They're obviously grown wise to him. Finds Clark. Hoofs it over top. I think you're looking for Balde again, but just overpowered it. Yeah, I think we've got to be careful, haven't we, with full-backs, that they don't push up. We've seen it before, haven't we, where they'll follow the ball and just leave men out there in acres of space. I think the only way to do sort of like combat that is to get more intelligent players, but you just can't attract, to be honest, at this sort of level at the minute. So we're very happy with that one then. So we'll leave that match. So we must be sitting first. We're first top of the table. That's great, isn't it? To be honest, I think the game's helped us a little bit, hasn't it, by giving us Rotherham. So let's have a quick look then. Any surprises? Well, Shrewsbury lost. Cardiff lost. Everton. Oh, they're not played yet. I think we've got them soon. So quick look, see what we've got then. So, cup game, actually no, I don't concentrate on cup game, so that's going to be a second string team. I might try that 4-5-1 out against that actually. Got Shrewsbury at home, Ipswich away. So we're going to come back for Everton game actually, that should be a good one to come back for. So bear with me, I'll see you in a second. Well, it's just occurred to me that we're about 23, 24, 25 minutes into the episode, so actually we're going to leave it there. I'd like to thank you for watching today. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel. If you liked today's episode, please hit the like button. Leave some feedback, any comments, any questions. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And hopefully see you next episode. Thanks for watching.